Hello. Today I want to talk a little bit about what's called a premonitory urge. So before a tic occurs, there's usually a kind of feeling. The feeling is not easy to put into words. Sometimes people describe it as feeling like a sort of pressure or just energy that they've got to get out, or almost like an itch. The feeling, whatever words we use to describe it, is uncomfortable. And the brain sort of insists that the feeling must be fixed or gotten rid of in some way. One way I like to describe it, or help people understand it, is to say that the feeling that you have before you yawn is similar to the premonitory urge. You can tell that you are about to yawn. You have a feeling, whatever it might be. And if your yawn is interrupted, it tends to feel a little bit uncomfortable. A similar phenomenon occurs with tics, that for a person who feels that they must perform a tic, they are trying to get rid of that premonitory urge. And if they are prevented from engaging in the tic, then the brain first says, this is uncomfortable, and it pays more attention to the feeling. The feeling seems to get stronger. In reality, the feeling will pass, but it's not as simple as simply telling the person, well, don't do the tic, because that's not really a trivial thing to request. It would be similar to somebody telling you, oh, just don't blink. It's like, I can hold it for a little while. I can not blink for a while, but eventually I must. And the brain sort of insists that the same thing has to happen with tics. When we've tried to treat tics, therefore, we will use awareness of the premonitory urge, but then we use other behaviors that the person can engage in that will interfere with or compete with the tic. And well, I don't really want to go into that in great detail right now, but there is an approach that we use that's fairly successful in treating or reducing the severity of tics. That's all I really have for today. Big focus being on the premonitory urge and understanding that it shows up. The brain says it has to fix it. And the only way that the brain thinks it can fix the urge is the tic. So the brain is going to insist on doing the tic whenever that urge shows up, just like you have to yawn whenever you get that feeling. So if you have any questions, again, I'd like to invite you to post those questions on, I suppose, my Facebook account or whatever other means we have at our disposal to communicate. And I hope that this information can prove helpful for somebody. Thank you.